What's up, my friends? Trey Murphy over 12.5 points. Absolutely love this. You can get it on Fliff minus 115. I posted it in Discord plus 100 about an hour ago. I don't understand this line at all, especially when I'm looking at some of his other player props. Right now, his player made threes sits at 2.5 with the lean to the over, and I'm watching lines actively move in that direction. The odds continue to climb and climb and climb. It was like minus 110, minus 115 average. I think it was minus 120 average last I saw. So if the threes are starting to move up and the points is sitting there looking delicious, meanwhile, his PRA, for whatever reason, his overall PRA continues to get juiced, got scrubbed from a book, got moved from 15.5 to 16.5 on another. So it seems like the betting markets are driving some of his player props upwards, and yet the points are just sitting there. And the plus 100 on MGM is going to get moved. I'm telling you that right now is the last book remaining at plus odds. You can get it on Fliff, for you Fliff owners, minus 115. And right there, of course, on PrizePicks, you can bang that one home. I like the 12.5. I don't just like it. I love it. This man has hit the over in 22 straight games dating back to last season. You heard me right, 22. He finished 20 games in a row hitting 13 plus points. Comes into this season, has 2 games, and in those 2 games, plays, I believe, 22 and 29 minutes, takes 12 and 13 shots, hits the over in both games. It's a great play. The odds back it up. They're good value. The data backs it up. It's great value. I'm taking the over. It ain't even close. Now here I am looking at the mysparty.com odds finder. 100% free. You guys can use this and almost hit another 25x with it last night. PrizePicks Sniper posted it. I'll show you that slip in a second. But he hit a 25x 2 slips ago. PrizePicks Sniper hit his 25x with ease. And then last slip. So back-to-back slips. Went 6-0 and 5-1. I'm going to show you how to do that in about 90 seconds. So again, here are the betting odds. You can see, oh, look, it got moved from BetMGM. FanDuel, no live markets for this game yet for the player props. But MGM, it's gone. They scrubbed it. I told you that plus 100 was not going to stay there. And minus 115 now is the best odds on Fliff. Best odds remaining on the books that I'm showing here. It is available on every single DFS site. Lock and load. Right now, my current favorite play. And again, I was talking about those threes. Look at this. Over 2.5 threes. Look at the lean. Lean is now moving to the over, as this was like minus 105. Even Flip was like minus 107 or something this morning before I started my video. So as of 7:30 in the morning, it is now moving up to a minus 125 across. And here's the points, rebounds, and assists I was talking about. It got removed from every DFS site. And the 15.5 got juiced to the over all of a sudden. So whatever it is, and I don't care why, I'm seeing it happen live. And I'm seeing the 12.5 as a really strong value still on Fliff at minus 115. I take this all the way up to like minus 125, maybe minus 130. Another option, if you're like, well, I just kind of want to go where the markets are going, grab that play right here, the 15.5, take the over at PRA, grab the Miami Dolphins money line. That becomes a minus 110. All right, so this is a little sneak peek behind the premium Dub Club Discord. So you can see this is what PrizePicks Sniper does. Takes a screenshot of the best value on PrizePicks when he has an opportunity. Then he makes a slip with that. He posts the slip, gives the link to the slip, little write-up, and bang, hits the 25x. Keep scrolling down. You can see his very next post. He posts the photos. He says, here's the plays. Here's the plays. And they're all from the optimizer. There's the slip. There's the slip entry. There's the slip itself, and there's the result. Just missed out. Killian Hayes gets one more rebound and assist and ruins the back-to-back 25Xs. All of his slips are 100% made with the optimizer. You have access, mysparty.com. Now, my picks yesterday went absolutely bonkers. Very simple. 6-1 picks. You know, I put down a lot of extra stuff in there as well. I just try to make sure my people know where the data is coming from, what the research says, so on and so forth. And I went 6-1 last night, narrowly missed out. Almost went 7-0, PG-13, finished with 9 rebounds and assists. Unfortunately, that stinks, but it was a good night. It was a good night. Hopefully, we're running back right now, and I'm excited about what today holds. I have another NBA pick for you and an NFL pick for Thursday Night Football. Wanted to highlight these. People keep asking for recaps. You get recaps. This article went 11-1 yesterday. It is now 50-9. The NBA parlay picks articles are 50-9 overall. The optimizer picks, oh boy, this article with prize picks and everything included went 24 and I legitimately just show you the picks themselves and I post them right here. You can click on them, enlarge them on your screens, and I just highlight, here's what you play on Underdog. Here's the best plays on Underdog. Here's the best plays on Parlay Play. Here's the best plays on Sleeper, so on and so forth. Premium picks 77 and 36 premium picks just can't be stopped right now. And hopefully we can continue on this video today. And do me a huge favor. Just hit the like button as I try to make you money. And that will help me out as well. Now, this game tonight, there is a 255-point total. Oh, my goodness, between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Bucks are currently 4.5-point home favorites. Again, this is the semifinals of the in-season playoffs, which means these starters are going to get a ton of burn. Now, Giannis has a lot of interesting props today, and I was kind of going through these and comparing notes, looking at the research, checking out all the odds on the books, and then trying to find if any of them seem to stand out as like a really nice value. And there are many different angles I wanted. Initially, I was going to take the 32.5 points prop, and then it got removed. I'm going to go back to the optimizer so we can look at all of Giannis's player markets. The one I wanted to attack today first, oh, that's NFL. The one I was going to attack first, G-I-A, there we go, Giannis, was going to be his points prop. But on sportsbooks, that line is moving from 32 to 33.5. You're getting different odds on the DFS apps moving around now. Again, Sleeper 32.5. Underdog Parlay Play moved it at 33. And then PrizePicks was at 32.5. And I almost slammed it. And then bang, it disappeared. So you have an opportunity here right now on Fliff at minus 130 to take the over 32.5 and get yourself nice value. It is. That is nice value right there if you want it. Indiana top 3 pace in the NBA. And that's going to mean lots of opportunities for not just points, but rebounds and assists today. And when you look at his rebounds, look, you've got heavy juice to the over on the rebounds prop right now. So if you want to take the 11.5 boards, I think that's a fine option at this point. You can take the 11.5 boards and be in a really good spot on the DFS apps. Now, these odds are not the best for straight picks. So I started looking at the assist prop. I'm just talking you through my process here. And look at the assists. Juiced like crazy to the over, like insane juice. Minus 145. You're not going to, it's a 59.18% implied probability. It's not going to be there on the books, right? So what else could we do? Well, what happens if we're looking at this and we've got basically rebounds, you could say, higher probability of having 12. Assists, higher probability of having 6. 6 plus 12 is 18. What's his rebounds and assists line? 17.5. And check it out. Juice starting to come in on the over. Definitely going that direction. I'm assuming if both his rebound and his assist prop has moved or has been juiced to the over, that you probably will see this move to an 18-0, maybe disappear fully, or maybe even move to an 18.5. ERA is at 51.5 on the DFS apps. Sportsbooks, you can still get it at 50.5. Again, you just have so many different random lines today. It's been interesting to buckle down. You know, if you're on Fliff, I think taking the over 32.5 was the best value on Fliff. But if you're on sportsbooks like DK, I think the over 17.5 rebounds and assists, minus 125 or minus 122 right here, best line on FanDuel. And then, of course, grabbing that right here on PrizePicks. So the Trey Murphy and Giannis Antetokounmpo over 17.5 rebounds and assists. A nice way to start our slip. Okay, let's line shop. This is where all the magic happens. Again, these picks are 32-7 or 32-8 in that article. Let's see if I can find you some W's right here live. So again, if you wanted to look up like just sleeper, by the way, in my article yesterday, these are the sleeper results. Literally, these are just the top picks on the board. When I used the optimizer yesterday to write my article, I just screenshotted all the half numbers there, the ones that I was on that had 4+ books showing, and they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. How many W's could you have made on Sleeper last night? And all you would do, and again, I'll show you live, you're looking right here. Any of these plays where there's only 3 sports books, I'm not going to include them. I just don't. I want more markets. So this list, I can show you even live. Why not? Let's snip this photo. You're going to see it right here. All right. There's the photo. I'm going to enlarge it. Here's how I would do this. grab a color here, something easy to see. Let's see. Let's go with blue. And okay, this is in play because there are 5 sports books on Sleeper. There we go. Here's 4 books. Bang. We got another play. Here's a bunch on this one as well. Only 3 here. And bang. There you go. So right now on the initial view on the optimizer, you got a 4 pick right here. Or you can go 2 picks, mix and match. I don't care. You do what you want. But per the math, this, my friends, is a really good way to start all entries on Sleeper Picks. That is all you have to do. You could do this for PrizePicks, for Underdog, for all of these sites. And right now, I am actually just going to take these screenshots and write my article next. Y'all making my job easy today. I love it. It's this simple. The optimizer article today on the website will legitimately be showing some of this stuff. I'll probably add some more picks in here just to make it worth your time to go to mysparry.com to go look at the picks. There were 3 articles that went out yesterday. They combined to go 36 and 8 on the website. 36 and 8. If you can't make money reading my articles, I don't know what to tell you. And while I was talking, I went ahead and I screenshotted it for you. This is the PrizePicks one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. You could go right down top to bottom and just play them in order if you want. That is totally up to you. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in that article today. So make sure you go to the website, mysparry.com, and you'll see what I'm doing on that PrizePicks. But listen, if we're just talking to math, let's talk about it. 58% or higher implied probability. Here's how I set up the web page so you can do it on your own when you watch this video later. Select DFS Optimizer. Yes. Highest to lowest implied probability because I want the best plays for a fixed price site like PrizePicks. If you want only certain markets like assists only, like Mitch, I really only like assist markets. Okay, do that. Well, check that out. By the way, that's a great play. That is a great play per the math. Look at this. Every single book, 6 books, juice in the under. That's kind of wild. Oh, there it is. It's right there, actually. How funny. Okay, so it wasn't like hidden on my list. So you can do different markets if you want. You can do different players if you just want to look up individual players and be like, what's the best Anthony Davis prop on PrizePicks? You can do that, too. It's up to you how you use this. You can pick different sites, Underdog, Parlay, Play, Sleeper again, or you can leave the Pick'em site on where you just go select Pick'em site. It's going to show you this, and it's going to be blank for a hot second because the higher implied probability play is not going to be here. I love this view because it forces you to scroll down, and then when you do see your first half number, you're like, whoa, that's the best play right here. Oh, actually, sorry. This right here, Terrain Prince under 2.5 boards is the very best play on every single DFS app. Nothing is better. Mathematically speaking, nothing is better than this 58.4% implied probability that he goes under 2.5 boards. Nothing is better. Here's the next best play. Herbert Jones under 1.5 steals on Underdog and Sleeper. By the way, Sleeper we already highlighted. 2 out of the top 3 best plays available on DFS apps overall across the entire board for every site are both on Sleeper Picks. 2 out of the top 4 are on Underdog. So if you wanted a quick 2-pick, Herbert Jones under 1.5 steals, Damian Lillard under 3.5 threes, right there, the best 2-pick on Underdog available as of 7:30 in the morning. Now, why did I phrase it like that? As of 7:30 in the morning. Because as you use the optimizer, literally every half hour or so, these markets will adjust, they'll shift, they'll change depending on the money coming in over and under these plays. They will add some new player props. They're going to remove some fully, completely scrub them off the board. Some are going to get bumped or nerfed, move from a 12.5 to a 13.0, like I think Trey Murphy will today. Or they'll remove his PRA 15.5, just scrubbed off the board. So every half hour or so, if you just keep coming back to mysparry.com, just come back all day, 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, you're going to get the opportunity to continuously play the best new value picks all day long. You can do a flex 5 in the morning at 9, a flex 5 at 10, a flex 5 at 11. And instead of doing your daily $50 flex 5 or flex 6, and you're like, I just throw 1 dart out daily, maybe 10 slips that are $5 each. And you're just doing, all right, here's the best value at this time. You spread out your exposure, you hedge your investments, you kind of smooth out the variance of sports betting naturally by just taking value, value, value from morning to night. Matter of fact, I know there are a lot of members, and I've been starting to retweet them. They tweet me daily, all the wins at DFS and Donuts. But I've been actually retweeting what people have been doing with the optimizer specifically. Not just, hey, they're showing me flex 6 or a flex 5, or they're showing me they went 6-0 with my picks last night, which I went 6-1, so it was close. That's cool. I love seeing that. I'm going to engage with it. I'm going to like it. Sometimes I retweet it, but I've been retweeting the optimizer users, the people that are like, man, I went on at 1 a.m. last night. I was awake with the kids, or after I put the kids down, or somebody hopped on overnight for the midnight shift. Yeah, I'm retweeting those. There is so much value using this optimizer. You can do this literally around the clock. So that is the first thing that's going to happen, is you're constantly going to see new odds being moved, new lines being moved and added on these books. All you have to do is come up here, click this little refresh button, and every single time you do, the filters reset and all new odds are pulled in. If there's anything new and updated, like if this was a -109 and then I refreshed it, now it's a -112. Okay, cool. Now we know. And that will also change what the best plays are on the board. Does it always change? No, not always. That only depends on the books. If Sleeper did not update any of those top plays, then those top plays still remain. However, there might be new ones. I don't know. Use the optimizer, myspray.com. And if you want access to my premium picks and about 8 to 10 other cappers, depending on the sporting season, you have access to that for less than $15. That's right. The link down below is going to be $14.99 first month. You can get access to my 77 and 36 premium picks run and the rest of my cappers. And I'll see you on the inside. My friends. Let's have ourselves a day.